So what's the first thing we do at the keyboard? We get in ready position on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Do your hands look like that? Okay, good. You can take them away. And I'll start off by playing the song for you, all right? You can see what it sounds like when it's all finished. Now, just remember, the first page is only the right hand, right? But does that mean I only put my right hand up? No, I'm in ready position so that when we get to page 2, I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, so here I will play the song for you. Here we go. Have you seen a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb? Have you seen a little lamb with fleece as white as snow? Yes, I've seen a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Yes, I've seen a little lamb. Its fleece was all black though. Oh, it's so hard for me to sing low notes. Those are some really low notes. All right, I did the best I could. Okay, so now let's talk about how you're going to learn this song. This is the longest song you've ever played, all right? So even though I just played the whole song for you, you're not going to start off playing the whole song. The way to do a long song is to break it into smaller chunks. And we've done this somewhat already. We've already talked about, when you connect the end of one line with the beginning of the next line. But that's even more important in a long song, to just do a little bit at a time. So first, you'll learn all of page 1, bit by bit. And when you're ready, you'll learn all of page 2, which is the same tune, but then in the left hand, different fingers in the bass clef. And once you learned both pages really well, then you can work on trying to connect them. This is so hard here. We're down at the end of page 1, and then we have to jump to the beginning of page 2. Our eyes have to really jump, right? So you're going to want to practice playing the end of page 1, just maybe the last 2 measures, and then playing the beginning of page 2. So we're going to do a little bit of this together, and then I'm going to let you practice on your own, okay? So we're going to start off by just playing the first sentence or phrase. Have you seen a little lamb? And do you remember what note we start on? E. E. So if you have your right hand in ready position, it's okay to just use your right hand at first, because it's going to be a while before we've learned all of this and can get to the left hand on page 2. So when you're first learning page 1, I'm going to let you just use your right hand and not have to put your left hand up. So you'll get that finger 3 ready on E, and you're going to practice just that first sentence. So I'll play it once, and then it'll be your turn. Here we go. Go ahead and play the first 2 measures for me. You can pause the video if you need more time, but otherwise, we're going to move on to measure 3. That's when we say little lamb again. Have you seen a little lamb? Little lamb. Can you play 3 Ds for me? Good. And then then measure 4, we say Little Lamb again, and this time we go up. Can you play E, F, G for me? Now we're going to play measures 3 and 4 together. It'll sound like this. All right, your turn. Here we go. Pause if you need more time. Now, when you're ready, then you can play the first 4 measures all together. At full speed, it will sound like this. Okay. Go ahead, pause the video and play the first 4 measures. When you're ready to move on to measure 5, I want you to notice something. Measure 5 is just like measure 1. It's like we're starting over. Da, 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 da. That's just how it was at the beginning. Da, 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 da. So when you finish line 4, da, 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 be thinking ahead. Next line is going to be just like the beginning. I'm going to be playing finger 3 on treble E. So let's practice now doing measure 4 with measure 5. It'll sound like this. Go ahead and play measures 4 and 5. Okay, once you're good at playing measures 4 and 5, then you can play 5 and 6 together, and then 7 and 8, and then you can play the whole bottom line. And once you've done that, guess what? Then you're ready to play all of page 1. Now, for some students, this might take a week. Take as long as you need to work on page 1. And then you're going to do the same thing with page 2. You'll work a few measures at a time, you'll connect a phrase, and then you'll do the next line, connecting it with the one that came before it, until you're able to play the whole thing. And then, do you remember what I said we'd do after you knew both page 1 and page 2? We practice jumping from the end of page 1 to the beginning of page 2. That'll be the final thing you do. And guess what? If you keep practicing this and you keep working at it, before long, you'll be able to play it really, really well. Great job today. Keep working on this song in smaller chunks like we talked about. And whenever you feel ready, you can start the new video and we'll learn a new song together. I'll see you next time.